रतन टाटा के दूरदर्शिता का कायल पूरी दुनिया थी। वो कारोबार को एक अलग नजरिए से देखा करते थे। जब उनसे पूछा जाता कि कारोबारी जगत सामाजिक कल्याण पर क्यों ध्यान नहीं देते तो उनका क्या कहना था, सुनिए जरा।
It's a momentous occasion for the group. From 1877, when the Empress Mill was started, to acquiring the Daewoo's truck plant in March this year, the group has come a long way. But along the way, it was the philanthropy which really marked Tata's aspect and its role in the society. Where did that come from?
Well, I think that came from the founder, and it was embodied in his sons. It was embodied in their leaving their personal wealth to philanthropic trusts. It was embodied in Mr. J.R.D. Tata's own sense of fulfilling that responsibility of social welfare and trusteeship. So all along, the group has seen this as an important part of its overall responsibility.
As we go ahead, as it becomes very competitive for the Indian industry, do you think their industry would tend less to be social oriented, and they don't shoulder the responsibility of social development as much as they should?
I think that's true, particularly as we become more open to the Western world. The Western world thinks that this is unnecessary, and many times some of my friends in organizations outside the country have asked me, how can you afford this baggage? It's not baggage. It's, I think, in a developing country, something that any industrial complex should look at and should do and should feel a responsibility for.
रतन टाटा के बाद कौन? अक्सर यह सवाल उठता रहा है। रतन टाटा से भी अक्सर यह सवाल पूछा जाता रहा है और उनका क्या जवाब होता था, सुनिए।
I read that you are very keen that the group go global now. Now, how will that happen?
Well, we will just expand our horizons beyond the shores of India as businesses. And there again, I've been looking at countries where we can play a more developmental role, rather than just a business role. So I believe there's an excitement in being involved with the development of South Africa, where we can provide an uplift to the mass population that there may be, or in Bangladesh, or in some of these other countries.
So who takes on the baton from here?
There will be other leadership, and hopefully that leadership will in fact embody the same desire and the same drive.
One final question, Mr. Tata, that again, as we decided, Indian Institute of Science was really a creation of joint venture between the government and the Tata Group. What can we expect 100 years of this celebration that we are doing? What can the Tata Group offer to the country now?
I wouldn't like to make a statement as to what we would offer. We will announce that. There'll be a series of things that we will do. Each one of them will not be to personify our founder or Mr. J.R.D. Tata, but would be what they would have done or would have wanted us to do had they been alive. So it will really be something that we will do for the national good, hopefully, or a small contribution to the national good.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
तस्वीरें आपको हम दिखा रहे हैं। डाउन टू अर्थ, हम्बल और फंडे बिल्कुल फेयर। रतन टाटा, सकारात्मकता। अब देखिए जरा, आपको ये तस्वीरें हम दिखा रहे हैं।